Yo, 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 yo. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Let's go ahead. Let's get this stream going. Oh, let's find some plays. We got the All-Star game starting in a sec, so let's just make sure we're up, and we are up. So how are we looking today? Man, we got UCLA. We got their first half money line. We got them on the spread. I got their full-time money line. So a ton of bets from the previous live stream. I'll actually just put in the chat this kind of spreadsheet, whatever. It tracks all the plays from the live stream. We've been running hot. Up 4.5K on these live streams. This is live stream number like 31, 32, something like that. What's up, guys? Fuck, that is not what I meant to send. What did I want to send? Here it is. Here it is right here. Anyways, let me load this up. Anyways, let's take a look at this. So I'm going to share in the chat. We also had some soccer bets. I mean, we've been hot as shit on Underdog Fantasy. Our soccer plays won. They didn't settle yet, but we had, Atlas versus Lyon. We had the under 2.5 on FanDuel, and then we also had the under 1.5 team total. So both of those plays cashed, but without further ado, let's kind of get into some plays. So let me just put it in the chat. Just a little spreadsheet, again, tracking all the live stream plays. And let's see what we can find for today. Let's fucking go UCLA. But anyways, let's start out. Maybe let's see what's available. So Hot Streak has some value. PrizePicks, a little bit of value, and we can take a look there. But it seems like, most of the plays right now are on Underdog. So let's take a look at Underdog. Let's take a look at Underdog Fantasy. So where do we want to start out? I mean, what do we have open? We've had, a decent run on Underdog Fantasy. We had a few 6Xs. But let's find some more plays for the All-Star game, which is starting here in a second. So this AD under 5.5 rebounds, I think this play is really good, but unfortunately, I already included it in a slip that lost. So I'm not going to be able to bet it again. But long story short, like every play I give out, try to find value. PrizePicks has the line at 5 rebounds for AD. All the other books have them at 4.5. But regardless, we'll be able to find some other plays. So Luka, we're going to fade Luka. Luka assists. Luka under 6 assists. So if you take a look at Luka's assist line, all the books have him at 5.5. So if you just go to like NBA player assists, again, the goal is every single play we hit, we want to have an edge. Come on, bros. Let's make some points. So anyways, every play we give out, we want to have an edge. So you look here, like every book has Luka's line at, 5.5. Most of these books actually have Luka, they have more juice towards the under. So not only does Underdog have the line too high at 6, but they also have the under favored, right? So on Underdog, you get the same payout. If you take his over or his under, all the books have his line at 5.5. And they all have his under favored. So this seems like a really good play that we can kind of go with on Luka. We also got a hockey bet. $574 on under 6.5 goals in Kings versus Penguins. So we're looking good. I mean, the live streams have been looking fucking great. So let's build an Underdog slip real quickly. Then maybe we'll go on to Hot Streak. In these live streams, I try to focus on the main books. FanDuel, DraftKings, PrizePicks. And those are the books we're going to find some plays on. So we have Luka under 6 assists. What else do we like? Jokic under 7.5 points. Apparently Jokic isn't going to try at all in this All-Star game. And again, everything is baked into the market, into these odds these sports books are putting out. So, I mean, you can see, like, for Jokic, Underdog has his line at 7.5. All the other books have his line at 6.5. Most of the books have equal juice, or some of the books even have his under favored, like FanDuel. So Jokic under 7.5 points. I mean, this seems like a decent play. We compare Doncic with Jokic. Do we like fading both of them? What do you guys think? Doncic under in assists, and then we have Jokic under in points. Building a nice little fucking 3-pick entry on Underdog. What do we currently need? So the main all-star sweat we have, because this play was voided, if you've been on the previous live streams, we need Tatum under 25.5 points. There wasn't a ton of value today on Fliff, but we did hit this play, Rutgers game. So if you were on the previous live stream, we had one college basketball play on Fliff today. Unfortunately, there just obviously weren't as many games today, but Rutgers versus Minnesota, over 62.5, first half total points. That play smacked. I think there were 72 points in the first half. But anyways, let's see what we got. So we got 2 plays on Underdog, but we need to find a third. So we have Jokic under. Oh, baby, we got some esports value popping up. So you can see, like, this is a great time in the day to start sports betting, apparently, because a lot of esports value is popping up. So let's take a look here. Valorant play. Let's see. So we want depth. So if you want to get this in, just try to move quickly. Underdog Fantasy, they bump shit quickly. But you can see all the other books have depth's line at 35.5. Underdog just posted him at 32. So it's like, yo, all these books, they all want to be unique. They all set their own lines. I knew I should have played that. You should have played it, Joseph. But anyways, we'll be able to find some plays. So Luka under 6 assists. We're going to take Depp over 32. The other books have him at 35.5. I already played this play on AD, so I can't play it again. And then we want another esports play. Damn, we got a lot of Valorant value popping up. So take a look at this one. S Scary, his line's 29.5 here. And then if you look here, they have him at 32. All the other books have his line higher. So even if you don't use PrizePicks, you still, like, they already locked it. So they already locked the first play. So load this up because I'm going to lock it in quickly. Because, again, these lines don't last very long. Underdog, they bump stuff quickly. So it's okay, though, because there's some other bets. So you're in, like, okay, the other books have his line higher at, like, 31. So we can load this up. If you want a tail, get it ready. 3-pick entry. Underdog, they give you a 6x payout. So this is what I'm going to lock in if you want to tail it. Come on, UCLA, bro. But anyways, we need them first half money line. We also have them on the spread. So I have 4 bets open right now, but I'm about to make that 5, locking in this play. So we have some esports value. Anyways, I think I already hit Luka. They limit me to $100 per player. Why aren't you taking... Okay, they took it. So there we go. We got our first play in for this live stream, and I'll add it to the tracking sheet. So 3-pick entry on Underdog, 50 to win 300. All-Star Game MVP. I haven't looked at most of the main sports books for this yet, but anyways, here we go. So we got some early esports value, Underdog Fantasy posting some line discrepancies, and then we have some All-Star Game value. So we have Doncic under 6 assists, and then we have S Scary over 29.5, map 1-2, Underdog Fantasy play. And then we'll move on and we'll find another Underdog Fantasy play since it seemed like there was a lot of value on Underdog. Damn. So we have this play on Jokic. We could also fade Curry. I mean, there's a lot of different options. Let's see PrizePicks. Is there anything on PrizePicks or FanDuel kind of popping up? Bro, why is this game tied? Come on, UCLA. Why do we keep letting this guy get to the free throw line? But anyways, let's see if we can find something. So PrizePicks does have some plays popping up, but let's try to focus on the All-Star Game because the game's about to start. So Halliburton over 10 assists. What's going on here? So let's check out Halliburton assists. NBA player assists. Let's take a look at Halliburton. I think we may already have a play on him. Do I already have a play? We can see here. So I already have $50 on him. Underdog Fantasy, they limit you. They limit me to $100 per player. So if I build another slip with Halliburton, only will be able to include him. So you can see here, like, this play seems solid. I mean, Caesars Sportsbook, again, Caesars, it's a $10 billion company. It's a really sophisticated book. They have his line higher, and they have the over favored. DraftKings has the line at 10.5. Does PrizePicks have a lineup for Halliburton? Let's take a look. I mean, 10 is a high assist line for the All-Star Game. So PrizePicks doesn't even have a lineup for Halliburton. So we could take that play, or we could take the play on Jokic under 7.5 points, which seems solid as well. So if you just take a look at Jokic, all the other books have him lower at like 7, 6.5. And we also have, damn, there's a lot of esports value right now. So we have Jokic under 7, or we could fade Kevin Durant. Maybe we'd rather fade Kevin Durant. I mean, 7.5 is such a low line for Jokic. So maybe let's take a look at KD. What's going on? Underdog has his line at 22. So let's load up this. Screw Jokic for now. And let's take a look at KD. All the other books have him at 20.5, 20.5, 20.5. You know, so seems like 22 is a decent line. So again, like a lot of discrepancies in the All-Star game. Honestly, pretty happy about that. Pretty surprising. So we have Kevin Durant under 22 points. And then again, it's just like there's so many esports games every day. That's what's amazing about esports is these guys go hard. I mean, there's like, you know, literally hundreds of esports games a day. More games, more opportunity for books to screw up. So you take a look at this guy's line. Again, OddsJam, like this fantasy optimizer, it just points out discrepancies. PrizePicks has him lower at 31. We're getting his line at 33.5. So we found a play with an edge. Obviously, we don't want to take him over 33.5. If other books have his line at 31, we want to take his under. So that's what we want to take. Then we can't take this pick. We need to find a pick in a different game. Ideally, a play with a few more data points. So all these are in global versus esports. So here we have another one. Fucking locked it. So they already locked the previous play. Again, this is the problem with Underdog Fantasy is they just move things quickly. So sure, I missed this first play on Egoist. So you'll kind of see like Underdog will probably bump it to be back in line with the rest of the market. So I'm going to lock in this play. If you want to lock it in, if you want to tail, just get it ready. Because again, these good lines, Underdog, they bump shit quick. And did they already lock it? These fucking assholes, they already locked it. So what we need to do is we need to find one play. There's so many discrepancies in this Bleed esports game. You can tell they're just kind of like clearly screwing it up. So here's another one. So let's just go here to over 26. And again, I'm not trying to move slow. It's just Underdog is bumping things quickly. So TV timeout. But hopefully some of you are able to get it in. My assumption is Underdog bumps this stuff. So now we have a play in the Bleed esports game. It's like, okay, but we need to find one more play in, whatever. So we can go here to under 25.5. And if you want to lock it in, please move quick because I got to lock in a slip before this fucking game starts. So we have KD under, and then we have two random esports plays. And if that's where the value is, I don't give a shit what I'm betting on, right? Like the same concepts apply, finding value, finding an edge. Bro, it's literally insane. So they just locked that play. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, put up your lines, and I guarantee you all this stuff they're going to bump, and the value is going to go away. Underdog Fantasy screwed up all their esports lines, so trying to take advantage. But again, also trying to give people time to bet it. But you can see, I mean, this is just a bumping fucking parade. So anyways, we'll have to find some new plays that we can go with instead. So Crazy Guy over 26. Oh, what a surprise. They already bumped that shit already too. So it's okay. We'll find something. So what we can do is we can go here and we can take him over 23. And honestly, like you got to move. If you want to tail this, like hopefully you've been building this slip. It's weird because the All-Star game value isn't going anywhere. What they're bumping quickly is these esports plays. Oh, now you can't verify my location. And then you're going to bump the fucking play I want to be on. Anyways, please don't bump it yet. Please, please, please. Oh, what a surprise. It's inactive. So you can see, like, they post all their esports lines. They screw them all up, and now they're trying to bump them on us. And they're doing it successfully. I mean, you can see all these plays getting blurred out, getting bumped. It's literally insane. But it's okay. It's okay. Need to lower the blood pressure a little. So let's give it a sec. So we have our first play. Let's let it kind of settle in. Let's fucking go UCLA. There we go. So let's hit some plays. So we have our... Fuck, spilled my beer. Anyways, we have our first play for the All-Star game, but then I want to find some other picks to go with, and hopefully they don't bump this on us. Put it back up. Sometimes they'll bump something, and then you can see. We were trying to bet it under 31.5. Now they bumped it down to under 30.5. You know, they take some of the value away, which is frustrating. But, you know, not much I can do there. It's just kind of how it goes. But these plays are still good. So I'm going to lock this in. If you want to tail, please move quickly. Move quickly, because there's a lot of esports opportunity right now. And what a surprise. They bump it again. This is absolutely insane. It's literally crazy, but I'm locking this in. Honestly, like plenty of time for everyone to find some esports value. So this is a play I'm going to go ahead and lock in. 29.5, 27.5 on Underdog. All the other books have him, higher at like 29.5. Seems like a good play to go with. So we have our second Underdog play from this live stream. So we have KD under 22 points, Depp over 33, map 1-2. And then this guy's name is Blaze King. Blaze King over 27.5, map 1, map 2. Anyways, PrizePicks. This should be illegal. Fucking illegal, bro. I know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how much they're bumping this. Say hello to Underdog watching. Oy, oy, oy. Score some points, guys. So we got some Underdog value in. The thing is ideally we can find one more slip to go with on Underdog. Because there was a lot of value. I mean, most of the bets we hit today were on FanDuel. FanDuel had a good amount of value. But I wouldn't mind finding some plays for Jokic. So, like, you look at FanDuel, again, even if FanDuel's not in your state, it's a $10 billion company. You still want to know, like, where are they setting their lines? You want to look at their lines, as a source of information. FanDuel's a multi-billion-dollar company, right? So where do they have Jokic? Where is the All-Star game? So star player props? Honestly, I'm not even sure where it is. Not trying to waste time trying to find it. So let's see if we can lock in maybe one more play on Underdog. Because, again, we've been hot on Underdog. We've been hot. We've had, a lot of our 3-pick entries from yesterday hit. A lot of esports. Again, esports isn't like my favorite sport in the world, but there's just a lot of games. A lot of games means a lot of opportunity. So what we can do is we now have Jokic. And what we can do is so you can see they already bumped him down from 31.5 to 30.5. So the value's going away. Like, the plays get worse, which sucks, but speed is important as a sports bettor. But we'll go to PrizePicks as well, kind of after. I mean, I know we have the All-Star game starting in a sec, but we might as well take a look at PrizePicks. Again, they have a promo on Jokic, a season-long promo. Jokic, over half of a 30-point game. So definitely take advantage of, this promo if you haven't already used it. So we'll look for some PrizePicks plays here in a second, but I wouldn't mind, ideally trying to find some more Underdog fantasy value if they don't bump it. Because we got 5 more minutes to maybe lock in another slip. Come on. Come on. Stop fouling. This guy's always at the free throw line. But anyways, let's go here. So they bumped this play. So we need to find some other plays with value. It really is like we're fucking traders here. We're trying to pick off these books when they screw up their lines. So like this guy, I think his line was what? I forget. I don't even remember. So his line was 29.5. Now it's up to 30.5. I mean, it still looks good because all the other books, Underdog really screwed up their esports lines. All the other books have his line at 32. So it's like, okay, like that's a play with an edge. It's a play with an edge. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to take things after, they've been bumped. But, whatever. We'll do it because we got to. So we have Egoist under 32.5. Again, it's a very simple concept. These books are really good at setting lines, but they all set their own lines. All these books are different betting markets. Every book wants to be unique, so they all set odds independently. So like as a sharp bettor, you want to like look through the market and find spots where books are screwing up. So we have East versus West. This seems like a decent play. If you want to play to go with for the All-Star game. Again, I already have Hallie and This slip for $50, Underdog, you'll see they say max $100. So they only give me $100 per player, but whatever. I'll go ahead and lock this in as kind of a third slip. No, you can't use my fucking location. But anyways, let's see here. So if you just kind of like look at Caesars, right? This is a multi-billion-dollar company. $10 billion company. They're pretty good at setting lines. But most importantly, what books have access to is they have access to betting volume, right? Like they see, so if we just go to like player assists, nope. Where's Halliburton? So there we can see Hallie. He's final. Right, they have his line at 10.5 with the over as a minus 155 favorite. So they're telling us he's way more likely to go over 10.5. And like these books aren't stupid. They're constantly moving around their lines, based off where are profitable customers betting, stuff like that. Like books are constantly bouncing around their lines. Where's sharp action coming in? All that type of stuff. So we're just using market information to find the best possible bets. So you can actually see on Hot Streak, they have some good value in this game as well. But whatever. We locked in this play on Underdog Fantasy. What website? This is Underdog. So we're looking at Underdog, and then this beautiful website to track my live plays is ESPN. And then the bet tracker is called Pickett. The bet tracker is called Pickett. So what we can do is add this in. So here's the Underdog play again if you want to tail. So we have Jokic under 7.5 points. We have Egoist under 32.5, map 1-2. And then we have Hallie over 10 assists for the All-Star game. And then I hit this for $50. So a lot of opportunity on Underdog. Again, like as a sports bettor, you want to be opportunistic or ideally use as many books as possible. Like we found a shit ton of bets on FanDuel in the live stream earlier today and the live stream yesterday. Never know which book is going to have the best bets, the best opportunity. We need UCLA to close out the first half because we got $340 on them. But anyways, do we have time for one more Underdog play? Maybe. Let's see. So, or we can start building a PrizePicks slip as well. Again, I've already used this promo. Our first play, I guess, pushed, which is annoying. It's better than a loss, but I've already used this, PrizePicks play. But we had a ton of, PrizePicks was not fun yesterday. We had a lot of 4 for 5s. And again, PrizePicks has me limited on some poverty-ass betting limits anyways, but you can see we were 4 for 4 to start, and then it's just what the fuck? Donovan Mitchell, everybody in the All-Star game went over their line, which is annoying, but just kind of how it is. Let's fucking go, UCLA. So let's see if Underdog already pulled these All-Star game props. If not, maybe we can lock in another slip. And then also, again, I'll just put in the chat kind of the live stream tracking sheet, which just, again, it's all the plays from the live stream. So you'll see them all listed there, wins, losses, whatever. Not every play is going to win. We got fucked on the 3-point contest. Not only did we have Donovan Mitchell to go under, but we faded 3 different players. The good thing is it wouldn't have mattered here because the esports play didn't win, but Trey, Lillard, everyone went over. So what do we want to look at? Let's see. Let's take a look. So the first play, there's just a lot of esports value. Here, if you saw this level of line discrepancies in let's say the NBA, it's crazy, right? 31 versus 32.5. If you saw sports books listing Jokic's line, points line, or Luka's points line, 1.5 different, you'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. And it's the same thing here. Let's fucking go. So what we want to do is we have our first League of Legends play, under 32.5. Okay. And then we want to go to our boy Euron. And again, it feels kind of shitty because I feel like some of these plays, like we already bet him over 28. So sure, they're still screwing up his line. There's still value on him over 29, considering all the other books have him at 31. You know, as you can see on Odds Jam, this is just on the Fantasy Optimizer. So I'm not going to bet it again over 29 because I already have it at a better price. I already have it over 28. Why bet it again? I mean, I could fade Jokic again because why not? I really wish they'd grade this bet because they limit you to $100 per player. So they did. Let's go. So it actually looks like they're going to let me bet Anthony Davis's under again. Under 5.5 rebounds. All the other books have him at 4.5. I mean, I follow a very data-driven approach. I don't let my fucking emotions get in the way. I follow the data. So what do we want our final pick to be? DGL over 12.5. So let's take a look at this. What do we think? Fading AD. And then should we look at PrizePicks? I feel like we should look at PrizePicks after this. But fuck, 2-point game, and they already locked this anyways. Anyways, I need to move quickly. Bro, stop fucking fouling. But what we can do is we can... Oh my God. So, what is going on? So honestly, can I fade Tatum again? Again, I already have him in a slip. So $100 max per player. So I'm not going to be able to take Tatum again. But what I can do is I can lock in this. Right? Under 14, map 1. You could also take Tatum. So again, I'm not able to include Jason Tatum. Could even like filter him out because it's like, okay, I already hit my betting limit on him because you guys won't take more fucking action on him. But what we can do is we can take this and so they already locked DGL. These fucking bitches. So let's go here and we can take Nico's over 15.5. And this looks like a nice little play that we can lock in. And again, move quick because they pushed the All-Star game. They pushed the start time to 5:15. So we are going to be able to lock this in. Nope, we're not going to be able to lock this in. Oh my God. So you can see this esports value, especially when I'm on live stream, because I assume some of you guys are bumping it in ahead of me. Just calling out a fact. Calling out a fact. But luckily there's some headshot value. Something I never thought I'd say, but you know, again, like it's crazy. You will never see a player rebound line 8 on Underdog, 6.5 on PrizePick. Again, it's just about data. Like sports betting, beating these fucking books, it's about data. Like there's a lot of headshots line discrepancies. Okay, we'll take them. This is what we're going to take. This is what we're going to take, Anthony Davis. And then we're taking unders and map 1 headshots for CSGO. And if you want to lock it in, get it pulled up because I need to lock it in. And I really fucking need UCLA to cover. So let's go ahead. Let's hit it. Play it for 75. Why not? Throw around. So what we can do is we can play this. And we'll look at PrizePicks. It's just, you know, right now it kind of seems like, okay, a lot of the value is on Underdog. So under 8, map 1 headshots. And then we have Sense under 6.5. Map 1 headshots. And that'll be our first play on Underdog. And again, I'll just put in the chat. What's up, guys? PrizePicks just changed in time. 6 minutes left. I just locked it in. Sorry, Alex. It's fine. I mean, Underdog is just fucking annoying. So if you want to play on Tatum, it seems like the best value is on his under in points. Under 25.5 points. But let's see. I mean, there's like one random tennis play for tomorrow as well. I mean, again, like, it's all about the data, right? All these books have ripped the under to being a much bigger favorite, kind of around like, whatever, minus 180 on average. FanDuel has it minus 154, but I mean, nothing to write home about. So increase this a bit. Maybe we'll find something new. I mean, some random tennis bets, but nothing super exciting. Nothing super exciting. I mean, actually, we do have some soccer plays. So maybe we'll take a look at FanDuel once the All-Star game. Oh, my God. Look at PrizePicks. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So it seems like esports lines are coming out. Tatum under 25.5 points. That's the play you want to be on. Or you could take him under an assist. I mean, you have your option. I'm already on his under in points in this previous entry. It's from a previous live stream, but it's still available. And you can just see, like, if you look at all the books, that's not what I meant to do. But if you look at all the books, they have Tatum's line at like 23.5, whatever. So significantly lower. No, it wasn't bad. The Nico play wasn't bad. Fliff. Yo, bro, I see you saying Fliff. I'll take a look at Fliff. I obviously don't want to give out any plays if there's no value, but we can take a look at Fliff quickly, and then maybe we'll go over to PrizePicks, because it seemed like PrizePicks had a lot of value. So they do. I mean, any value? Minnesota minus 8.5 tomorrow. There we fucking go. UCLA up 5 points. We have a minus 4.5, have them on the money line, and have them first half money line. But what was I going to say? Is Tatum under 25.5 points, long story short. But actually, what I wanted to look at is college basketball for tomorrow, because it does seem like there's a little bit of value on Fliff. So let's refresh this. Maybe not. Anyways, I'll take a look at Fliff here in a sec, but maybe I go over to PrizePicks first, just because there was a lot of value on PrizePicks and Underdog. Again, you want to be opportunistic. Seems like the value's on PrizePicks and Underdog. That's what you want to be looking at. So yeah, Tatum under. But anyways, let's see. Let's take a look at PrizePicks. Go blue. Go blue. There we go. So where should we start out on PrizePicks? So in general, these plays where there's only like one data point. So if you look at some of these League of Legends plays, again, what kind of sucks about League of Legends compared to like more popular sports is less books are posting odds. So you can see here, like ParlayPlay has this guy's line. So this actually seems like a decent possibly play on ParlayPlay. Bro, why? Boy. Stressful to watch your bets live. But anyways, if we take a look at this guy, right, like Tominso, you know, it's like, okay, PrizePicks has his line at 3.5. So does Sports Quack, which is another book. ParlayPlay has his line at 4.5. So they're kind of the odd one out. So this seems like a decent play. And they recently changed their, like, you know, payout structure. Bro, how is this game tied? Technical foul. I mean, pretty frustrating. But what do we want to do? Let's build a slip. Let's not focus on this game for a second. So let's go back out here. Too stressful to look at. But let's take a look, okay? Let's see what we have here on PrizePicks. Because it does seem like there's some decent value. We have DGL over 11 map 1 kills. So this is CS2. So if you didn't use the PrizePicks promo play, this would be good to pair. But I assume most people have used it. But if you haven't, and also they're going to pay it out apparently the second he has his first 30-point game. So we want to look at first map player kills. So like here, it's like, what is PrizePicks doing? I mean, you don't, like, I don't love esports. It's just you don't see this level of discrepancy anywhere else. Like Underdog has his line at 13.5. Hot Streak, which is a book that's known to be pretty accurate for their esports lines, they have him at 13.5 with the over favored. And again, everything is baked into these lines. These books are taking bets. They're moving around their lines based on where action's coming in, stuff like that. UCLA, you guys are fucking stressed about this game. Chill. But they do need to make their free throws. Bro, 50-50. Anyways, so we have our first play, but what we can do is let's move on. So we have DGL over 11. All the other books have his line at 13.5. Okay, so that's a play I feel good about. And it just seems like especially a lot of these discrepancies will go away. But when they first post lines, they screw up. They screw up, and there's a lot of opportunity. 11, 12.5 with the over favored 13.5. So here's another play. Over 11, over 11. So we have 2 esports plays. And that's where the opportunity is. That's where we'll be betting. I mean, first map player kills, 16.5 with the over favored, 16.5. So it seems like PrizePicks, I mean, they're asleep at the wheel. Their model has all these esports guys way too low on their first map lines. Again, it's just like rational, data-driven sports betting, trying to find value in the market. That's like the first step to being a profitable bettor. If you're constantly getting ripped off, like if you're taking this guy to go under 10, which would be the worst bet of all time, considering you could get under 12.5. So what we want to do is we want to take him over 10. So you use all these sports books. We already have a play in this game though, so we're not going to be able to include that play, at least in the same slip. So we can go here, and let's just finish out building this slip. And I just need to make sure like none of these plays are in the same game. So we need one final pick. Again, 6-pick flex plays. There are so many line discrepancies. There's so much value on PrizePicks right now. It's actually crazy. So I'm just trying to make sure. Again, I try to focus on the ones where there's multiple data points. So what we want to do is we want to go to our boy Sense over 11.5. Any plays from the same game? Or are we rolling? No, we are fucking rolling. And again, I beat up PrizePicks too bad. Oh, your max bet size is $5, which is absolute bullshit. But what are you talking about, bro? Minimum entries are $10. Maximum entries are $100. But then, are they just stopping me from betting? This is fucking so frustrating. Maximum entry is $5. But then if I try to put $5, now they take it. This is a fucking janky-ass site. Anyways, here's the slip. Well, I'll put the link in the chat because I know everyone's going to ask about the link. So let me put the link in the chat quickly. So anyways, here's the play. Link, please. PrizePicks glitching right now. Won't let anyone bet. Well, I just bet. So there you can see the play locked in. Let's go! There we go. UCLA first half money line does end up covering, which is sick. Which is sick. I mean, that's all I could have asked for. That's all I could have asked for. So again, like this play's gonna win. First half money line had him for 340. That was from the live stream earlier today. Let's go. So we had him for 340. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about their money line or their minus 4.5, but whatever. We'll take the win. We'll take the win for now. So we have 340 times 100 over 170. So that's going to be $200 profit, which is, whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it. So, format, and let's add this in. And again, I'll put the link kind of tracking all the live stream plays in the description. UCLA first half money line. Let's fucking go. Anyways, I should have hopefully, I see people still asking about the link. I put it in the chat. Like, I put the link in the chat, guys. Anyways, unless it didn't copy correctly, but I think it did. Here's the link. Entries won versus profit are completely different on PrizePicks. I mean, yeah, obviously. Sounds like a very obvious comment from you. Anyways, this under 6.5 is looking rock solid too. Hopefully you guys have been tailing my FanDuel plays. Anyways, the All-Star game's starting up, but we do have more esports value on PrizePicks. So if you want to tail this, go ahead, kind of lock it in. So we have our boy DGL, over 11, map 1. Over 11, map 1. A core, over 11, map 1. And hopefully we get some better luck than last night. Because we were just Hook City last night. I mean, fuck you, Donovan Mitchell. 1 point. This play, I mean, it wasn't close, but it was frustrating because it was the last one. So it was just frustrating. I wouldn't call that a hook maybe, but whatever. So, over 13 map 1, and then we have Sense over 11.5 map 1. And that's a beauty. That is a beautiful slip. So that's on PrizePicks. Ay, ay, ay. So, how are we looking? Okay. So, All-Star Game should be starting up here in a second, but there's more value on PrizePicks, so maybe we continue to lock in slips. I guess I haven't started the All-Star Game. Again, Anthony Davis under 5.5 rebounds seems to be the best play if you're fiending for a play for the All-Star Game. That play seems best. Man, it's going to be a shitty Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No NBA. But we'll live. We will live. So, Dabble is dry. Let's see Fliff. Fliff, I thought there was some value for tomorrow, but it could be crazy. Nope. So nothing really on Fliff right now. Obviously, I try to give out bets that I actually like. I never want to force anything, so I guess we're not going to lock in anything on Fliff today. Unless something comes up. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky and something will come up, but nothing right now. But what we can do is we can take a look here at let's take a look. Some EPL value. I actually think we already have a play in this game. So soccer is a great sport on FanDuel. They barely budge their lines. So I think I already hit a bet. I did for Wednesday. You can see it. This app, again, kind of like my phone screen. It's called Pick It. It just kind of like tracks all your bets on sports books. Shows you your profit and loss, stuff like that. So I'm already on the over 4.5 in this game. I think I hit that on a live stream a couple days ago. But Liverpool versus Luton FC. A lot of random soccer bets. So, I mean, did they already move this? What the heck? I mean, this play seems decent as well. So you can kind of see, like, Pinnacle, which is known to be pretty sharp for their soccer lines, they've moved the total lower for Southampton. You know, it's less big of an underdog. And again, FanDuel, they don't really update their soccer lines that much. Obviously, this game is 6 days away. So I don't really want to bet it because then I'm also going to have to remember to grade it in the tracking sheet. Like, obviously, what's powerful about sports betting is once you know what you're doing is your edge compounds daily. Like, we're typically betting on things that are today. You know, we're not betting on things that are, months away. So even if you just have a 2% ROI on your bets every day, that's 60% a month. But anyways, let's see. Let's see what we got. So what do we have for the All-Star Game? Okay. And we are cruising here on the under 6.5. Let's fucking go. So a lot of All-Star Game plays, but most of them are on Underdog. So like Tatum, I mean, a lot of unders, but, overall just a lot of plays for the All-Star Game. So what we can do is we can try to find some more value on PrizePicks. Again, if you're just tuning in, here's the slip we locked in on PrizePicks. They're fucking up a lot of these Map 1 esports lines. They just have a lot of these players, too low. Too low. And I'm not sure. We'll see if they bump anything. And you can see they've already started to bump some of the plays. So again, a lot of the value goes away. You want to be early. You want to be quick. But we'll find something new. I mean, so like here's another play. Poria. What a name. So we have our board Poria over, like this is crazy. You could also middle bet this. Hit the over 11.5 on PrizePicks, under 14.5 on Hot Streak. If he has exactly, 12 or 13 or 14, then you're going to win both bets, right? There's a 3-point gap. If he has 12, 13, 14, you win both bets. But they have his line, first of all, 3 points higher with the over favored. So you could middle this, hit the over 11.5 here, then go over to Hot Streak. And again, this is the benefit of having multiple books, is all these books have their own lines. Head over to Hot Streak, hit the under 14.5. But we're not going to do that because Because, if you kind of look at Underdog Fantasy, that's another data point. They're telling us, yo, PrizePicks is too low, so we want to take the over for our boy Porya. And then we'll find some other place. But Hot Streak, if you do a lot of esports, it's a great book to have for just middle betting. Include in the PrizePicks slip the over 11.5. Include on a Hot Streak slip the under 14.5. You're kind of day trading the books, the inefficiencies in the market here. Let's fucking go, UCLA. So hopefully the All-Star game starts here in a second. All-Star game, and we'll find another esports slip on PrizePicks. And maybe we'll get lucky and Underdog Fantasy will bless us with some good plays as well. Where's the fucking... There we go. Here we go. So it's about to start out. But anyways, let's lock in our slip. So we have Porya over 11.5. Obviously, some of these plays they haven't bumped yet. If you know anything about esports or you're limited on PrizePicks, you could include them in a different slip. But I'll try to make at least a somewhat different variation. So again, this play, I'm not going to be able to include it because they're on the same team. So they're not going to let me do that. But let's just kind of see. Right? Because they're screwing up a lot of esports lines. Again, it's what's great about esports. So many games, so much opportunity. So here, this guy's line, 15.5 with the over favored, 14.5, about as clear as it gets. What's up? What's up with the New York bands? Yeah, I don't know. PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, they got to leave New York, which kind of sucks. But anyways, this is just the odds screen on Odds Jam. It just kind of shows you where all the books have the lines. You need a chat mod. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's see what we got. The dudes in the chat may be annoying, but my live stream's up fucking... How much money are we up? 4.7K, and I'm sure they will still continue to show up. So appreciate you all. Anyways... Good day so far today. So let's see what we have. Okay. So maybe we'll lock in some plays on FanDuel in a sec, but first let's get to this esports value on PrizePicks. Again, it's not going to last that long, but we have Porya over 11.5. Perfect. And then we have the second play we wanted to go with was Staher over 13. So it's okay, let's start to build our new slip. And let's continue to go. So we already used this sense play. Again, these ones where there's only 2 data points, like here it's only Hot Streak, there's no Underdog. It's not that they're bad, but ideally you have more confidence. You have a bunch of books all telling you the same thing. Hey, PrizePicks is screwing up, they're too low. So here, for example, we not only, we have 2 books. We have PrizePicks, it's pretty clear, okay, PrizePicks is the one screwing up because we have 2 other books telling us, this line should be higher at 12.5. And again, most of the time there's not discrepancies, or they're not big discrepancies. 13, 12.5, 13.5. I mean, you can see some here, but you want to see bigger discrepancies. Bigger discrepancies, more edge, which is a good thing. So we can keep on going through, and let's find some new plays. So we currently have 3 picks, and then we can look at our boy Isaac. So this, unfortunately, he's on the same team as Volt, so we're not going to be able to include it. So what we can do is we can just go here. Or did we already include this guy, or did they already bump this guy? So there must be a shit ton of CS2 tomorrow because there are a lot of good lines. So 12.5, 13.5, but you need to consider the juice on Hot Streak because not only do they have the line higher at 13.5, but they also have the over as a minus 177 favorite. So this game should stay under 6.5 in Kings Penguins. So we have over 12.5. Hot Streak has the line at 13.5, and they have the over, right? 57 more cents of juice towards the over, minus 177. So the over is heavily favored. So not only do they have the line higher at 13.5, but the over is favored or juiced. So it's okay, that seems like a rock solid play to go with. And then we just have a bunch of other options. And again, just kind of following a data-driven approach, trying to focus on the ones where there's more data points telling us the same things. So we can go here over 10. right? 11.5 on every other book. So this seems solid. I mean, a lot of opportunity right now in esports. Like, it's crazy. All these books try to set lines independently, and they just can't do it. They screw up. So here we can see the play. We have this play right here. And this will be our second esports play from this live stream. And I'll drop the link in the chat. So All-Stars all look like they hate this shit. Anyways, hopefully this link works. I just threw it in the chat. And here we can go. DJ is fucking wild, but he's kind of funny. So whatever. Anyways, here's our next prize pick slip. It's on the screen. I also put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to tail. Boy, so this is live stream number 33, man. Feels like time has flown by. So we have Poria over 11.5. All the values in map 1, which is a little weird, but PrizePicks will probably correct something. It just seems like they're screwing up all these map 1 lines right now. So we have our boy Glaive over 10, map 1. So here we go. Where's my fucking coffee? Why isn't this game started? It was supposed to start 30 fucking minutes ago. Ugh. That is not that good. East has won 4 out of the past 5 games. I mean, I am a little surprised the totals for some players like Jokic are so low, like 7.5 points. The total in this game is like 360, but again, just kind of following the data. I don't think Jokic is going to play a lot of minutes, but we'll see. Let's see what we got. Here's the prize pick slip. Again, I threw the link in the chat for anyone who wants to tail. And then it's like, okay, like, you know, soccer. I mean, it's just, that's kind of the hot sport. First half team total, Liverpool over 1.5. I mean, any soccer nerds in here? Got thoughts on this? And again, like the benefit, because a lot of people will be like, why should I lock in the bet now? Why don't I wait? And the main benefit of locking in plays now is, you know, like the good lines, they're just not going to last. As you've seen on Underdog Fantasy with them bumping all these lines, like these games don't start until Monday. I mean, granted, very early on Monday, 2 a.m., but if you don't get them down, there's a good chance the books are just going to bump it and it'll go away. So let's see what we got here. I mean, maybe whatever. A lot of people I know use FanDuel, so I'm going to lock in this. Again, I already have a play in the game. If you just go here to like Wednesday. So this game's on Wednesday. I'm already on the over 4.5 at plus 250, but it seems like, you know, the market, like if you look at Pinnacle, right? Again, like odds aren't static. Weather changes, sharp action, where are profitable customers betting? You know, like these books aren't stupid. Lineup changes, injuries, that's all baked into the odds. All these books have slightly different models. They're taking slightly different bets. So they all have slightly different odds. And sometimes books are stale. They haven't adjusted their odds yet, which you can see is FanDuel. They're fucking up offering this at plus 158. 24 cents of improvement from a really sharp book, Pinnacle. So it's like, okay, like this is a play we want to be on. And I'm going to lock it in. And again, there's a ton of esports line discrepancies on PrizePicks, but we've already locked in some of the good ones. You could always, if you don't like half of my picks, you could like pair them together in like a 5-pick entry, any of the picks you do like. And again, like it does matter how many plays you're including in your entry because PrizePicks, they give you a shitty payout. They only give you a 5x payout for these 3-pick entries. Underdog, 500 to win 300. It's a 6x payout, so it matters how many picks you're going with. Whereas on a traditional sports book like FanDuel, it obviously doesn't matter how many picks you're going with. You just play this shit as a straight bet. UCLA game back on. Let's fucking go, UCLA. They're up by 4, so we have them on the money line, and then we got them on the -4.5 spread for $525. So that's my biggest bet, I think, today. Or actually, no, the hockey bet is. But anyways, they're both looking halfway decent at least. So let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky and some underdog value will pop up or sports. Oh, my God. So it does seem like some more underdog values popping up. What are they doing? Man, has the All-Star game, do they seriously still have Anthony Davis's lineup? This game is just not starting. So they still have Anthony Davis up. So here's an example of like, this is just such a crazy big line discrepancy. I'm just going to fucking lock it in. And you could middle bet this. PrizePicks tends to be a little sharper than Underdog, but you can see 28.5 versus 33. I mean, that's fucking crazy. You would think this was Taco Tuesday, right? Like, that's a huge line discrepancy. So I just want to get something in fast. Fuck! And you can see they already moved the first one. So again, it's just like you never know when these books are going to post lines and they're going to fuck up. So you just kind of want to try to be on top of it. And this is what you want. This is the play that you want. Lock it in if you want a tail, right? So I have the 2 next best plays. Don't bump it! And they haven't bumped it yet, so we'll be able to lock it in. I can't verify my location. I swear, when they want to bump my shit, they just tell me I can't verify your location. So I've hit my $100 limit. So they're not going to let me play Anthony Davis. So whatever. Hopefully some of you were able to. But I got to find something new. So what we need to do is just find something. So like, let's play this. There we go. And we have another Underdog Fantasy play in. What I really need is fucking UCLA to score some points. Man, sports betting is frustrating. Sometimes really frustrating. But anyways, a ton of esports. Like, who would have thought at this time in the night? But again, no one's fucking working at Underdog Fantasy. Oh, now UCLA has the lead. Great. Fucking this Gabe Madsden guy just making infinite free throws. Take him off the court. 2 personal fouls. Anyways, hopefully they bounce back. But let's see what we have here. So let me add this to the sheet. So here's the underdog play I just locked in. Again, huge esports line discrepancies. These books have no idea how to price these esports lines. It's actually insane. And again, all this shit would be good middles too. Like, so this is an underdog play. Damn, so this is turning out to be a pretty successful live stream so far. And, yeah. I mean, fucking UCLA, bro. What the fuck? I mean, at least we got the first half money line, but now this is getting annoying. Bro, just fouls. So, All-Star game just not starting. Doesn't plan on starting. But what was I going to say? Is, so tons of value. And again, like you could middle bet a lot of these, like Stacey, right? Over 26.5. Like if you look at an NBA player, just as a simple example, like let's say Curry, he typically falls in, or Donovan Mitchell, whatever, like Curry's not going to have 100 points. He's not going to have 0 points. So the lines, so like the band where his line is centered, 26.5 to 28.5, that's a big difference, right? It's kind of like an NFL quarterback. They're not going to throw for 0 yards, 50 yards. They're not going to throw for 800 yards. So the difference in like 200 to 300, those yards are 150 to 275. Those yards are really impactful. Anyways, seems like our Penguins bet won. Let's fucking go, bro. Under 6.5 in Kings Penguins. That's a win. That was a big bet too. $574, bro. That's a big fucking win. So that is a nice win. Hockey. If you were on the previous live stream. So that was from 2 live streams ago. From like, I live stream so much, man. This weekend, there have been bets There have been a lot of bets for the NBA not going on. Honestly, a surprising amount of bets. So I'll also just that puts us over $5,000 tracked profit from these live streams. Let's fucking go. You smell like goat cheese. Player props is where the value, not money lines. Underdog moves too quick. If you want to tail the underdog plays, like just, again, I say it like 15 times. There's 3 fucking picks. Lock them in before, because again, they move quickly. So let's see here. So where's the link right here? So here's the play. Man, I'm feeling good. That's over $5,000 fucking profit. Obviously, we've been on a good run, especially on these FanDuel plays. Under 6.5. But hopefully we can keep it going. So hopefully these all-star bets work out for us. Did they just move this higher? I swear this was plus 158. And you can see they just bumped it from plus 158 to plus 160. So now we're getting even more value. So now I'm fucking baited into betting this. Just snagged UCLA Moneyline Live. I'm not screaming at you. I'm screaming at the annoying people in the fucking chat. So anyways, what was the Davis play? What Davis play are you guys talking about? Do you always go all in or hedge flex? So on PrizePicks, you only want to play flexes. On Underdog, I'm typically playing 3 picks, no insurance. And there's an article someone asked in the chat. This article, it's all about the payouts, right? Like, oh, AD under 5.5 rebounds. I apologize. I've already hit my limit on it. Under 5.5 rebounds for AD. That's what I'm on. But on Underdog, I'm generally playing their 3-pick entries. Again, they give you a 6x payout. PrizePicks is some cheap fucking bastards. They only give you a 5x payout, so I don't play 3-pick entries on PrizePicks. Anyways. So, what did we want to... So, let's lock in a FanDuel play, and then I'll go back to PrizePicks, because why not? Hook City on PrizePicks. So here, if you want a recap of what have we bet, this on PrizePicks, 5-pick entry, I put the link in the chat. And then here's another 5-pick flex play link in the chat. 5-pick flex plays are optimal on PrizePicks. We have a bunch of YouTube videos. I've done some breaking down like the math behind PrizePicks, why 5-pick flex plays are optimal. Has this game still not started? It's crazy. Crazy. Oh my God. It's like, what is going on? 40, 37.5 on PrizePicks. I mean, that's insane, right? Like, once you start thinking about it, it's like, damn, that's crazy. You never see these discrepancies in the NBA for like player points. Why does UCLA suck dick, man? You're supposed to be the better team. That's the issue with doubling and tripling down. Anyways, what did we want to lock in on FanDuel? Before I forget. Over 1.5 first half team total in Liverpool game. Okay, I'll do that. Let's see what we got. So sometimes it's a little complicated to navigate to. Like FanDuel has so many lines up, which is great. You know, that's a good thing. More games means more opportunity, obviously. Like, the more lines sportsbooks post, the better. More games, more opportunity. So, it's a good thing that FanDuel offers all this stuff because, again, all these sportsbooks set their own lines. So, we're, like, hunting through the market for where is the spot where they're screwing up. Like, where are the rare few... Like, FanDuel, let's say, has 50,000 odds up on their site. We're thinking, okay, like, where are they screwing up? So, I don't even know where to find this, right? Liverpool over 1.5 first half team total. Team first half goals. Oh, so it's under the goals category. Again, but the hard part is just knowing how to navigate these books, right? So, you want to go to home team... First half over under goals if you want to tail this at plus 160. It's just a little complicated to navigate to some of these. They don't make it easy because they just have so many lines up. And we want to go to the EPL. So again, like whatever, like, you know, this game's at 11:30 on a Wednesday. Always good to have have a sweat on a Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Why not? So we want to go to first half team total over, and then we want to hit this shit plus 160. How much does FanDuel limit me to? They give me $125. So okay, I'll take it. I mean, if you insist, I'll take it. I'll take some soccer value. So now are you starting my All-Star game bets? Or has this game still not started? What the fuck? Nah, we're starting now. Who's in the game? So Jokic is in the game. Man, I really hope. I mean, hopefully he doesn't play long, but under 7.5 points, it's like, what the fuck? But we'll see. Dude, come on. Anyways, let's see. What do we have? So you can see here on my picket, this play will come up in a sec, at least for Wednesday. And this is what I locked in. Plus 160, clear value. All the other books have kind of moved the line towards Liverpool, being less big of an underdog to go over. And I got no problem with some FanDuel value. So what I can do is I can just lock this in. Liverpool over 1.5 team total first half. And I hit this for 125 on FanDuel. And what odds was that? Plus 160. So a juicy underdog play. Is show up, baby. Show up, baby. UCLA is leading again. Let's go. That's awesome. That made my day. It would make my day if UCLA wins this fucking game. So let's go here. And again, this app is called Picket. It's just a bet tracker. It's just going to read in your bets, tell you your profit and loss. Pretty fucking simple. When I started sports betting, it's crazy. I didn't track my bets. And, it doesn't seem important, but obviously it's fucking stupid. Imagine being an investor, not tracking your profit and loss. Doesn't make any sense, but we got some esports plays. Let's fucking go. So we have Raga over 10.5. Hot Streak has his line at 12.5 with the over favored. PrizePicks has his line at 11.5. So it's okay, we'll take that. And then I'll take this. And I'm just going to fuck you on your esports plays. I'm going to fuck you on your esports plays. So, what's the final play we want to go with? EU over 25. So this play looks golden. Who would have thought that there would be a ton of esports value right now, but books are starting to post CS2 lines for tomorrow. I mean, clear as day. Over 10.5. They have the line at 12.5 with the over favored or juiced. Lock this in. If you want to tail it, lock it in. I know people are going to be bitching at me when it gets bumped, so if you want to fucking tail it, lock it in now. I'll give it 25 seconds. Why? So I'll give it 25 seconds as I get more updated. Keep this guy out of the game. Gabe Madsden. Fucking little motherfucker making so many free throws. How are we looking? Durant already has 5 points. That's horrible. I'm interested to see how long. So they already locked one of these plays. So let's refresh this. And let's see what we got here. Come on, baby. So they already locked one of these plays, but it's okay, calm down. We'll survive. And they already locked 2 of these plays. So hopefully some of you were able to get it in. Man, what's going on? Come on, tie game. Man, it's crazy. The All-Star game, Halliburton is just fucking balling. Already at 12 points, which, I mean, what? It's crazy. It's yo, we have him. What do we have him? Over 15.5. Let's go. So I forget which live stream that's from, but, it's from some live stream because all we do here is live stream and hit these fucking bets. So we have Raga over 10.5. That plays beautiful. Beautiful. And then we just need to find some other plays. So we can go here to our boy Lizzo, over 26.5. I don't want to take this play on DGL. It actually looks halfway decent, but, we already have him on PrizePicks over 12.5. So it's why would I want to take that? I already got a better line. Than that. So what we can do is we could take something like this maybe. Right? Just kind of finding these inefficiencies in the market, right? Finding value. like investors, traders, like everyone looks for fucking value in the market. That's really the first step to being a profitable bettor, making money in UCLA as a 3-point lead, which I feel great about. So this play looks great, right? 3 esports plays. Every play has an edge. I can tell you exactly why every play is a good bet, why you'd want to go with it. So if you want to lock it in because I'm going to lock it in. But again, they bump things kind of quickly. And then here's the bet on FanDuel I locked in. So you can see they moved it up to plus 160, but now it's back down to plus 158. Obviously, that doesn't like affect things that much, but whatever. You get the point. And here's the esports play. Let's fucking go UCLA. So how are our all-star bets looking? Doncic, 1 assist. That's exactly what we don't want. We don't want Doncic to get assists. Jokic already has 6 points. It's the first fucking quarter. Anyways, Halliburton almost already cleared his points line. We have him over 15.5. We also have him over an assist, so wouldn't mind if he got some assists too. But here's the play we locked in on Underdog. Bang, bang. So we have Raga over 10.5, map 1. And again, you know, like esports is just a great sport because there's so much surface area for these books to cover. There's just so many fucking games, right? Like there was only one all-star game today. There were 1 million international little boys and girls across the world playing professional video games. It's crazy. And it's crazy. Like, it's good. Like, I hope more sports books add esports lines. That's more shit for us to bet on. Let's fucking go. We already got a hockey bet for tomorrow on my favorite team. We got the Edmonton Oilers minus 1.5 at plus 108. So again, like hockey lines starting to come out for tomorrow. All these other books opening it at like minus 105. You know, they're just chilling at plus 108. Pretty clear value. Most other books, like the average line isn't even plus money. So it's like, yeah, I mean, that is for sure a play I want to be on, and I need fucking UCLA to get some points. Really, Jokic, I mean, this may have been the worst bet of all time, so I apologize for that. But we'll see. Who knows? I mean, we only hit it for $50, but this is looking pretty fucking stupid. I mean, it seemed like a trap, which obviously I don't believe in traps, but feels like a trap, looks like a trap, but who knows? Like, he's not expected to play a lot of minutes tonight, but we'll see. But anyways, what I want to do is lock in this bet on FanDuel, the Oilers, minus 1.5 at plus 108. Again, my streaming software, it fucks with FanDuel's geolocation. So I'm just hitting this, you know, you'll see it on my picket and everything. But what I was going to say is, yeah, like OBS, the streaming software and the setup I have, it fucks with the geolocation for sports books, but it works with fantasy books because fantasy, you know, these fantasy sites like PrizePicks, I don't know, I guess they're different. But you can see that's what we got on FanDuel, minus 1.5 at plus 108. Connor McDavid and the Oilers, plus 108. Also, one other thing we didn't talk about, but definitely worth looking at. So let's see, how much are you going to limit me to? 163. Okay, so I'll take it for $163. And you can see here, so that bet did show up, you know, over 1.5 first half team total. So it pops up on Pickett. Oh, fuck. They decreased the odds. I was trying to place the bet. Review changes. They already moved the Oilers minus 1.5 down to minus 102. Look at these greedy little bastards. They just moved it 16 seconds ago. They moved it from plus 108 to minus 102 as I was trying to place my bet. How coincidental is that? Hopefully some of you guys were able to get it down, but I was not able to get it down, so I will not be adding that to my tracking spreadsheet because I was trying to bet it, and they ran it down to minus 102 in my face. But anyways, hoy! Anthony Davis. So what do we need? Okay, so Jokic is out. Curry's in. Oh boy. So we'll see how this goes. So there we have a Halliburton assist. But anyways, it'll be interesting to see. We have so many bets open for this All-Star game. What I really need is AD to not try and not get rebounds. But maybe a pipe dream, but we'll see. Good shit, bro. Keep cooking. That Jokic play cooked. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know how many minutes Jokic is expected to play, but it does look cooked. I mean, I don't know. The rest of definitely the data was on its side, but feels crazy. Halliburton has 15 points. Yeah, it's fucking electric. Halliburton is electric. But we need him to get some assists too, although this Jokic play is probably cooked anyways. But what else do we have? Durant. So we faded Durant. We got faded Doncic. I don't know. So we'll see how this works out. I swear every time I look at this UCLA game, we're at halftime. We're at a timeout break. It's like, guys, play basketball. So what do we want to do? So we have Durant under 22. That's looking decent. We have LeBron under 5.5 rebounds. I don't know. It's going to be a sweat. We have AD under 5.5 rebounds. We have LeBron. I thought I had something on LeBron. Maybe I'm wrong. Under 5.5 rebounds. So fading a lot of these stars. A lot of our favorite all-stars. So I already hit this bet. So it's like, how do I get rid of it? Can I hide this shit? Hide bet. So I'm just going to hide it because I already bet it. Don't want to see it again. Some of these plays, it's like whatever, lower profit margin. I mean, not as exciting. This play is just kind of far away, but anyways. There's never any defense in the All-Star game. Fliff being banned in Florida. Where did you see Fliff is getting banned in Florida? I hope Fliff doesn't get banned in Florida. I don't see anything about Fliff getting banned in Florida. Fuck you, Jose Gatto, with your fake-ass news. But anyways, I hope Fliff doesn't get banned. I actually like it a lot. They've tightened up, but, I mean, it's crazy that it's legal, like Fliff is legal basically everywhere. So basically everywhere I ever travel to, if I'm at home in Virginia, wherever, I can use Fliff. So Underdog, we literally cleared out the board. It's all yellow now, so a lot of the value went away. Alex, do you know what and when is getting banned in New York? I think PrizePicks and Underdog already don't work in New York anymore. Jose, you're just saying anything now. Do you know what and when is getting banned in New York? What and when is getting banned in New York? PrizePicks, I think every DFS company, ParlayPlay, Dabble, they all have to leave New York. And I thought it was last week. I thought they were already gone, but I could be wrong. So PrizePicks, for anyone who was just curious, PrizePicks, slip number 1, slip number 2 for anyone just showing up on this live stream. 1 and 2. And what I really need is fucking UCLA to win. It's literally a timeout again. The amount of timeout, especially on these no-name college basketball games, I mean, this is, I guess it's not a no-name game, but the amount of commercials they have is fucking wild. Damn it. Luke already has 6 assists, but he does have 0 points, so that's looking decent. Man, so they already put KD back in the game. Anthony Davis, 0 rebounds still. Brunson enters the game for Halliburton. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how this works out. What's the benefit of the states to ban these sports books? The benefit is DFS companies like PrizePicks, I think they pay less tax revenue. So in states like New York that have legal sports betting, PrizePicks takes market share maybe from FanDuel, so they get less tax revenue in the state. Dame keeps dropping threes. Luka's at 3. Luka's at 3 assists. I don't know why Underdog isn't updating these live, but it's a little annoying. Oy. I'm in Florida and we're losing PrizePicks and Underdog on March 1st. Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully more sports books enter Florida, like FanDuel and DraftKings. I don't know why it's just Hard Rock. It's kind of an outdated rule. Anyways, I'm going to lock in this fucking FanDuel bet. I've never even heard of the England Championship. They're coming up, I swear they're coming up with a new soccer league every day. England Championship. Like, English FA Cup. Is that what we're talking about? English FA Cup. England Championship. Southampton versus Millwall. But what I was going to say is if you start looking through MLB futures, for anyone who uses ESPN Bet, they do have some pretty good lines like Twins plus 4,000. All like The Score is a sports book. They copy the odds of the Twins, so they're both offering plus 4,000. So like, you know, they're basically offering double the odds of every other book. I'm not sure if FanDuel has any promos up yet for baseball season. Usually, a lot of these books run promos like, oh, place a bet on who's going to win the World Series, and we'll give you, you know, some free bets or whatever. But whatever. So let me see, where is this market? So we have Southampton FC over 2.5. So let me see if I can just fucking Google this. FanDuel Sportsbook. Can I just Google them? And here we go. You can just Google it, and then it'll pop up. So I want Southampton FC over 2.5 team total. Home team over 2.5. So I guess that's probably the easiest way to get to some of these more niche soccer matches on FanDuel. I should just Google this shit. So we have Southampton. Anyways. So this is under English Championship. Okay. So let's take a look here. Right. Again, like obviously slower. DraftKings has this plus 130. Pinnacle has been ripping it lower. They have this down at plus 146, plus 162 on FanDuel. I mean, for a slower day, whatever. Seems good for me to lock in. English Championship. Plus 162 for Southampton. Then maybe we'll take one more sweep of like PrizePicks and Underdog. Although it seems kind of dry. UCLA up 6. Let's fucking go, UCLA. There are a lot of all-stars. Maybe there's not that many. Hopefully we put Paul George in the game. I have a lot of unders in this game, it seems like. Well, we have a lot of unders. I mean, if you've been tailing me, you probably got a lot of unders in this game. Where's Luka? So Luka hasn't done anything. He hasn't even shot the ball. He's just throwing dimes. So where do I want to go? English Championship. English Championship. So I really treat my sports betting, I mean, I know it sounds a little crazy to say, but like, I mean, I treat it like an investor. You place a bunch of bets with an edge, a bunch of underdog plays. Every fucking play we lock in has an edge. They're not all going to win, right? But ideally, like, we win enough, and that's what happens. Like, when you have an edge, you win long term. It's like being a poker player. If you're the best poker player, you don't go to the fucking table, play one hand, and then leave. You know, you want to play as many games as possible. If you're the best poker player, you may get dealt 2-7 on your first hand, but if you have the edge, you're going to win long term. So anyways, where is this game? Southampton, 10 a.m. Southampton versus Millwall. Crazy names. And I need to go and lock this in. So we have home team over 2.5 at plus 162. And it's a beautiful play. So, like, I don't care. You know, I used to be a trader, and, like, as a trader, you trade a ton of different companies. Sometimes there's no value. There's no trading activity in a certain name. Sometimes tech is hot. Sometimes it's healthcare. Sometimes a stock has an earnings report, and there's a lot of trading activity, a lot of movement. Just like sometimes an NBA player gets injured. Trae Young's out. There's a lot of line movement in the Hawks game. Books fuck up their, you know, lines for the Hawks game, and there's a lot of good betting opportunities. So you never really know, like, you know, which book is going to have the best bets on a given day. So they're going to limit me to $92. $92. Fuck, man. So we'll take it, though. So we have Southampton. Please don't move the odds like you did on the Oilers bet. So this is for Saturday, Feb 24th. We have Southampton over 2.5 team total. And then I'm hitting it for $92 on FanDuel at plus 162 odds. And then it should pop up on my Pick'It, which is sick, right? Because Pick'It just kind of shows you, like you can see it already right here. It just kind of shows you all the bets that, whatever you lock in. And again, I would do it on this live stream, log into FanDuel, but it doesn't work with their location tracking, the streaming software, which is annoying, but it's just kind of how it is. So this is going to be a sweat. What a surprise. We're at a timeout break again. Let's do another PrizePicks slip. Yeah, okay. We'll take a look at PrizePicks here in a sec. PrizePicks has value. KD need to chill. Kevin Durant does need to chill. Anyways. How we looking? So many unders. So many unders in this game. So thanks for sweating it out with me, but let's see. Let's see what we got here. So maybe we'll try to look at PrizePicks. We can build one final slip. How's AD doing? Bro, where's Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis has 1 rebound. We have him what? We have him under, and this was a crazy good play. I mean, the value was there. AD under 5.5 rebounds. Anyways, I got to take a piss quickly. I'll be back in like literally 20 seconds. Oh my God. Obviously. Cool, the game's tied. Great. Love when that happens after I fucking use the bathroom. But should we make another PrizePicks slip? So now let me hide this. I've already fucking hit this bet, so I don't want to see it anymore. And how tilting? But anyways, let's make another PrizePicks slip. Let's see if there's anything we haven't locked in. Again, like I won't use most likely, unless we get to like 3 picks. I won't use the same picks. Obviously, I'm limited. It doesn't really fucking matter. $5 a slip compared to Underdog. It's not, PrizePicks is bullshit for that, by the way. But it's just kind of how it is. And it's annoying, and Utah's winning. Cool. But, we can make another slip. All-Star game is so fucking lame. Underdog is dry right now. We just locked in a lot. Wash them hands, Alex. Yeah, I wash my hands. Anyways, let's see if we can find something new. So what didn't we lock in? Because maybe we're going to be on a lot of overs for this game. Second half NBA. Maybe we can find some second half NBA discrepancies. Do they have NBA Oh, fuck. They do have NBA second half. I'm not sure. Do any other books have NBA second half to compare to? So if we look here, like, do they have second? No, they don't have second half player props. 100 points in the first quarter. So let's go here. So UCLA's back up 4. Dude, they're giving me a fucking heart attack. Look at this guy. But anyways, let's go here and let's build a PrizePicks slip quickly. I mean, we're going to have a lot of overs because that's where the value is. And PrizePicks has already bumped some of the plays, but we've already locked in a lot of the good ones. So, I mean, like, this is crazy. You could middle bet it over 10.5, under 13.5. If he has 11, 12, 13, you win both plays. And you got to remember, like, a player's line, like, this guy's line is centered around 10, 11, 12. Like, his most likely outcome is like 10 to 15 kills in the first map. He's probably not going to have 0. He's probably not going to have 100. So these 3 kills, 10 to 13, are really impactful, right? It's a lot different than like 0 to 1 because he's like 100% to have, you know, probably 1 kill. So 10 to 13, like, that's a huge jump, 10 to 13.5. So this is clearly a good play we want to be on. And then we just need to find some other pairings. And again, they've kind of already bumped a lot of it. The All-Star game is fucking lame. But some of our plays are looking decent, so we'll just kind of have to see how things work out. Anthony Davis, 2 rebounds. Great. You guys remember when I bet on Anthony Davis under an assist? Under 3.5 assists, and he had his triple-double. His 3rd career triple-double. But anyways, maybe we'll lock in another PrizePicks slip. I usually don't do this, but, I mean, let's just see what we can find. Okay, let's shut up and let's just see what we can find. So, like, the second play, did they already bump this? What are we on? So we already have this guy over 12.5, but again, like, in general, I try to focus on the ones where there's multiple data points telling you the same thing, right? 12.5, like, all these ones, like here, MS, you know, like some of these where there's only 2, it's not really clear what book is screwing up, what book is fucking up their lines. Under 3.5 assists, bet will go down in lore. Sometimes that just happens. Anyways, maybe I'll sweat out the end of this UCLA bet, and then I'll call it a night. So now So, I mean, this is just like the lines keep moving towards the Oilers. You can see, like, early action is on the Oilers puck line. Like, Caesars has already dropped them to being a minus 120 favorite. You can see DraftKings has already ripped them to minus 120. So, like, all the early action is coming in on the Oilers puck line. Joom, right? So, books are moving the Oilers to being favored. So, like, you know, maybe that's a decent play with value, but it looks like you can actually get it even better at plus 100. Again, just kind of the more books you use, the better. But what we can do is just kind of whatever. Let's just filter that out for a sec. I mean, we do have a bet on Caesars, Charleston minus 17. So this is what I mean. Like, you can see, like, you know, they open, all the books probably open the lines at like minus 110, minus 110. All the early action is coming in. Maybe it's from sharps who think Charleston's more likely to win. And you can see the minus 17 now is a much bigger favorite, around like minus 130. So, fuck. My phone logged out. But what I want to do is, I mean, can lock this in on Caesars. Not like crazy value, but I mean, you can see here, it's like, boom. Right? It's every book has ripped this line. And this is what's crazy is if you think about like the price of a stock, I love this example, but Facebook stock went up 20% after earnings because they made a lot more money than people expected. So like essentially, like, obviously, if we could go back in time a month, we would buy Facebook stock because it's up 20% and we could sell it at a 20% higher price. So it's kind of the same thing here. All books set their own lines. lines have ripped towards Charleston, but Caesars is stale. They're still offering this at minus 110, and they haven't even moved their line. They haven't even moved their line at all when every other book has ripped odds towards Charleston. So it's like, okay, like we want to be on Charleston minus 17. This line is only available on Caesars. It's not available on FanDuel. You know, it's not available on FanDuel. So where is this stuff? So we want to go to college basketball, and we can lock this in. How are we looking? Ooh, baby. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see how this works out for us. Keep Devin Booker in the game and Paul George. So I don't play on any of these guys. Why is LeBron in? Selfish motherfucker's going to be in the whole game. Maxey already put up 10 points. But anyways, let's go to college basketball. Men, when is this game? It's at 5 p.m. So let's go here. And not a lot of college basketball tomorrow. It's actually going to be pretty light. But whatever. I'll lock this in. How much are they going to give me? So Caesars has decent limits, it at least seems like. I mean, there's a decent amount of college basketball tomorrow, but it's a lot of no-name games. Howard versus South Carolina State. Not saying there won't be good bets. I mean, but... Bro. Make your fucking shots. But what we want to do is, how much are they going to let us hit this for? So they're going to give me $250. So if I refresh my picket, again, sports books like Caesars, they don't like work with it. But it's easy to find this shit. Just go to basketball, college basketball, view all events, and then Charleston minus 17 if you use Caesars. And again, ideally you use as many of these books as possible, right? Because they all have different lines from one another. So we have Charleston minus 17, and I hit this for $250 on Caesars at minus 110 odds. So we actually finding, for the NBA All-Star break, oddly finding a lot of bets. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? UCLA, man. But let's see if we can build another PrizePicks slip. Again, I may reuse some of the same picks, but whatever. I don't want to hear any bitching about that. I usually try not to, but again, the board's kind of dry, so not a lot of options. So what we can do is, so I haven't locked in this play. Again, in general, I prefer the plays where there's multiple data points, but Hot Streak is definitely like the sharpest book for these esports lines. Shit, we have a League of Legends play as well. Cloud9. So a lot of these discrepancies are in two specific games. So it seems like PrizePicks is just, messing up their lines for really these two games. Cloud9 versus Para, and then there's a lot for Guild Eagles. What a surprise. Another fucking timeout. But what should we do, man? So we have 3 picks on PrizePicks, or I have 3 picks. I mean, it's all overs. That really seems to be where the value is. Again, I've gone through. I mean, I've already showed them MLB season longs, like Grayson Rodriguez. I mean, damn, we have Kevin Durant under 5.5 rebounds too. So like Grayson Rodriguez under 180.5 strikeouts, there's some good value in season longs if you just kind of search around. Like Underdog has this guy at 175.5. And then if you look at like, FanDuel, just as a simple example, you just look at these books. Again, all these books, FanDuel, $10 billion company, really sophisticated model, yada, yada, yada. Like they have his line at 172.5 strikeouts. So all these books are data points telling you like, yo, PrizePicks has this line too high. So it's very similar to like if you could buy Facebook. Facebook's trading in the market at $473, implying a $1.2 trillion valuation. Obviously, if you could buy Facebook at $400, that'd be a no-brainer. Like there are literally millions of investors who wake up every day and just think about, is Facebook overvalued or is it undervalued? And they, quants, hedge funds, like all these books, and the price that they're landed on, the fair line, is 473 or whatever. Like, again, you don't have to know anything about Facebook to know it's a good buy at $400 because trading in the market, the fair price is $473. That's where supply and demand meet of, a shit ton of investors who wake up every day, run models, think about this stuff 24/7. So UCLA, come on, man, 4 points. 4 points. So we can see, is there anything else? I don't really want to bet this minus 102. I could have gotten it plus 108, so that just feels kind of shitty. I'm sure some of you guys from the chat got it plus 108, so I don't really want to bet it minus 102 if I could have gotten it plus 108. So I'll skip over that. I mean, hopefully at least one of these bets win. I would prefer not to lose my money line and my spread, but we'll see. So we have 3 picks right now. And really what we need to do is build a slip. So this will be our 4th pick on PrizePicks. So throwing in some League of Legends. Again, esports too, there's just a lot of leagues, a lot of opportunity, yada, yada, yada. So take a look here. So we got Volt over 10.5. I mean, you can see they ended up bumping them up to 11.5. Or no, they still have him at 10.5. All the other books have his line at 12.5. So it's like, okay, seems good. So again, like a lot of these picks been included in previous slips, but PrizePicks has me on these poverty betting limits, $5 per slip, which sucks, but not much I can do there. So whatever. I mean, we might as well get down some more action. It's a slow fucking day. It's a slow day with the NBA or with the NBA All-Star break. There's no baseball yet. Another fucking timeout. I know. Why the fuck is LeBron sold ass in? Why doesn't he rest? That's literally what I was just thinking. LeBron's been in like the whole game. Can you do NBA rest of season bets? I'm not sure if other books have NBA season. I think it's only PrizePicks that has these NBA. Anyways, I put the PrizePicks link in the chat for anyone who wants it. But I think I don't know any other books. I mean, PrizePicks has a promo, obviously, for this NBA second half season. I don't know any other books that are running lines for this. But here we go. Here we have a PrizePicks slip. And we got League of Legends and then CS2. And again, I get it. It looks like the most random slip of all time. But like, you want to think like an investor, like a fucking hedge fund, right? There could be good bets in any of these markets. PrizePicks has tens of thousands of lines up. You just got to find it, right? Are you fucking kidding me, UCLA? Ooh. So UCLA's down by 1. Hopefully our money line play wins because my spread play is looking about as bad as it gets unless it goes to overtime. But here's the PrizePicks play again that we locked in. We have Camion over 10.5 map 1. We have ALEXM over 12.5 map 1. We have Zershin. We have Zershin over 14.5 map 1. We have Harry over 9.5. So then we got a random League of Legends play to pair with all our esports overs. And again, I'll put the live stream tracking sheet with just kind of all the bets in the chat. Alex, UCLA is using. UCLA is fucking worthless. Oh, fuck. Yeah, UCLA fucking beat. Did they lose? Very frustrating. I mean, overall, a good day yesterday, a good day today, but not going to, I mean, hopefully they hit. Hopefully they win the game. And we already got some good plays for tomorrow. But hopefully they win. Let's see what happens. Fucking go, UCLA. Come on, bros. Come on, man. Underdog, is there anything new? ParlayPlay has been pretty dry. There actually was some good value, even though they changed around the website a bit. There was some good value for NBA, but everything else kind of dead. Dabble. Let's see. Is there anything on Dabble? Or, sorry, Fliff. Dabble's dead. So we need a UCLA bucket. Do we have anything on Durant? Let's see. So we have Durant under 22 points. So Utah fouled. So UCLA is going to take the lead, hopefully, if they make their fucking free throws. Tatum's not doing shit. He only has 9 points, so that's looking good because we have him with Tristan Newton. This play voided, so that's going to go down to a 2-pick entry. Dude, what is going on, man? Hey, what's the PrizePicks play today? Oh my God. Let's fucking go, Dylan Andrews. So we have 3 PrizePicks plays. Someone just asked in the Twitch chat. 1, 2, 3. So you can pause it. 3 different 5-pick flex plays. 1, 2, 3. And there's some overlap in the final one, but whatever. Let's go, UCLA, man. Unfortunately, the spread's probably going to lose. Kevin Durant cooking. Damian Lillard's really cooking. Bro wants that MVP. He already has 22 points. He's 6 of 11 from 3. Yeah, I know. Newton hit. I'm saying this one voided. Nilo voided. So this is going to go down to a 2-pick entry. Why don't you use better, Alex? I'm just looking at the chat at this point. I do use better. There's just no value right now. It's all fucking red. So, you know, PrizePicks just has more value. PrizePicks also does more lines than better. Like, you know, I don't even think better has esports available. So I do better. I do some of their promos, but what's going on here? Is it a timeout? You can make it a 6-pick with Joker season. Yeah, exactly. If you haven't used Jokic NBA Season 2 props, you can play it. And again, like, there's probably some pretty good discrepancies in these NBA season longs. Mookie Betts, I mean, I don't know. But if you take a look, like, again, we went through that play on Grayson Rodriguez. I'm sure there's some good ones, but we'll see. But anyways, 3 PrizePicks plays. 1, 2, 3. Hit some bets on FanDuel as well. And then a bunch of Underdog Fantasy plays. Mainly esports. A lot of esports. A lot of esports. A lot of esports. Yo, is this game fucking over? Is this game over? Did UCLA win? I don't know if I'm going to be... what's going on, bro? So they missed at the buzzer. So the game's over. So UCLA first half money line wins. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it saying 70-69? Missed layup 68-69. Bro, what is going on? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro! Last shot under review. Last shot's under review. What the fuck? Game ends. It says 69-68. ESPN and their janky fucking website. That's going to be a beat way to lose. That is a brutal bad beat. I mean, my spread wasn't winning anyways. Are you serious, man? And if the game's over, is there 1 second left? Is this game, is it over? They made a tip with 0.3 seconds. Are they under video review? Did he make the fucking shot or did he not make the shot? I mean, whatever. So both of these plays, I mean, UCLA minus 4.5 is washed. That bet's either, it's losing no matter what. So great. I'm losing 525 here. I want the fucking money line. Great. Did they review it? Am I cooked? UCLA didn't box out. What's wildest finish? SMH. Is this game actually over or are they reviewing it? Who is this Brendan Carlson motherfucker? Oh. .2 left, he made it. Yeah, he got it. Great, damn. Well, that sucks. That really sucks, man. That's not what I wanted. Anyways, great. Jokic is back in the game too. So we'll see. We got a bunch of bets open for the All-Star game. Tatum under 25.5. Halliburton over 15.5. LeBron's sorry old ass in the game. So we'll see how these work out. Luka under 11.5 points. Has Luka even scored yet? Luka hasn't even scored. Jokic missing shots. That's what I like to see. Doncic under 6 assists. He's at 3. So some of these all-star plays look like they're going to be pretty sweaty. Durant under 24 points. What a surprise. Tatum hogging the fucking ball. AD under 5.5 rebounds. Anyways, we'll have to see how it goes. Did UCLA win? Or are you trolling me in the chat? Someone's saying UCLA won, but I feel like I'm getting trolled in the fucking chat. Did UCLA win? Bro. I feel like I'm getting trolled with all the people saying UCLA won. But anyways. Why can't I get a live fucking score from ESPN? Come on, man. You're not getting trolled? DJ Hipidemics, you're like the last person I trust. But, they lost in dramatic fashion. Anyways, I get the sense UCLA fucking did not win. So we'll see how these all-star bets play out. Yeah, I don't know. We got a ton of plays open, so hopefully it works out. Tatum under 25.5. We need Halliburton over 15.5 points. Luka under 11.5 points. LeBron under 5.5 rebounds. Luka under 6 assists. Durant under 22 points. Hallie over 10 assists. Jokic under 7.5 points. That play's fucking cooked. We need AD under 5.5 rebounds, and we need fucking UCLA to win the game. And Jokic is cooked. Game over. UCLA lost. Fuck all you guys who told me UCLA won that game. Trolls. But anyways, let's see here. So we just lost $50 on a Jokic play. Great. And we just lost more money with UCLA fucking losing the fucking game. Man, why can't they just win? Anyways, is what it is. Can't win them all. Man, if I'm the coach, those boys are running fucking sprints tomorrow. Anyways, appreciate. There we go. We got well, it doesn't matter because Jokic already went over. Anyways, we got a bunch of plays open for the All-Star game. Hopefully, we make some money. And thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. Maybe I'll be back on live later if there's anything new. But on this live stream, we hit 3 PrizePick slips. 1, 2, 3. The links are in the chat. Nothing on Fliff, some plays on FanDuel, and then a shit ton of plays on Underdog Fantasy. So, yeah, have a great rest of your night.